So, I was in the audience for the sneak peek of WWE's ThunderDome, and to be perfectly square with you, I liked it. So, over the last few months, WWE has been basically exclusively out of the Performance Center and Full Sail Live. They originally had no crowds, and they had the NXT guys filling in for crowds. Now they're kind of taking the NBA route, where they've got virtual fans in the audience. I was one of them. I got to see two matches, actually. It was Indy Hartwell and Jesse Kamea versus Team Ninja. That's Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro. And Ridge Holland take on Mansoor. This was, obviously, it was a test. There was a lot of moving pieces. They were trying to figure out, okay, well, how many people can we have on at the same time? How do we move people around to make sure people can be seen? How do we make sure people are keeping appropriate content? I had a small whiteboard. Yeah, I'm one of those. I don't want to hear it. I miss crowd signs. Anyway, the other thing that I noticed was that it was really one of those things where they kind of pushed the idea of having WWE merchandise. I had my Tegan Knox shirt, and I think that what they're doing, people might say, well, AEW's bringing in new people, they're bringing in, fans again, etc. And I get that. The thing is that WWE doesn't have an open-air arena to bring people in. So this is going to have to be the next best thing, at least for right now. I'm hoping that by Survivor Series we have some semblance of, fans in the crowd, half capacity, something. I have hope, I wish, I have prayer. But at the end of the day, I do think that this experiment is actually pretty good. Some people are going to make fun of it. It looks like Guess Who. It looks like that big TV thing in the second Matrix movie. I get that. But at the end of the day, this is something different. This is WWE finally trying something, or getting a hold of something where they said, hey, we can actually do this. And to me, it's going to be an improvement. I know that Mexico City just started Lucha Libre matches again. I know that AEW's bringing in fans. I know that we're getting independent and social distance shows and whatnot. Some more successful than others. But if you're WWE, if you're a global brand, if you are wanting a step in the right direction, this is going to be it. The Amway Center in Orlando is going to be their home for the next couple of months, and I welcome it. I welcome the fact that they are willing to try this. They're willing to put something out there instead of, oh, we've got just wrestlers in the crowd. Oh, we've got, a couple select fans, but they're way in the back. This is the idea that, oh, it's a little full. You played WWE 2K for long enough, you notice the static crowds and whatnot. It's a little like that, but I'm hoping that eventually people will stop watching the way they watch at home and start actually reacting. Because you saw a lot of people just kind of watching cross-handed and whatnot. I think that once you start the reactions, once you start making stuff happen, I think it's going to be a good thing. And I think that the ThunderDome could actually be a really big improvement over what wrestling has been. Because to me, one of the big things that WWE has been missing over the last, 5 months at this point? Over the last 5 months, is that they don't have any feedback. They don't have any in-person feedback. That you can't tell them, oh, boo, oh, yay, oh, put this guy over, And that, to me, is going to be a very interesting thing going forward. Is how does WWE reintegrate the crowd reaction? Maybe someone like, Finn Balor. We're going to go with Balor. We're not taking the obvious on here. Maybe he doesn't get the reaction that he would usually get. Or maybe someone like Shinsuke Nakamura and Cesaro. Maybe that team doesn't get the reaction that you would expect. But I think and I hope that this is a step in the right direction. Hopefully we'll start getting crowds in soon enough. But this to me is a good jumping off point. Do I think it might be a little later than it should have been? Yeah. I think we probably should have had this tech a couple months ago. But giant LED screens, it takes a while to install. Either way. I'm Tony Chacon, this is Couch Potato Lucha Libre. I'll see you guys next time.